Who would have thought that some of the world's wealthiest individuals would trade private jets and mansions for prison cells? Behind those iron bars are some of the biggest names who thought they were above the law, but learned the hard way that no amount of money can buy true freedom. Welcome to the dark side of the Billionaires Club, where luxury fades and prison uniforms become the new attire. These are the stories of billionaires who once had it all: fame, fortune, and influence, but lost everything due to greed. From embezzlement to bribery, here's how the rich ended up behind bars. Number 1. Alan Stanford, the Ponzi Knight. Alan Stanford, the former head of Stanford Financial Group, was once worth over $2 billion. He managed to earn himself a knighthood in Antigua, a fleet of luxury private jets, and even sponsored Caribbean cricket tournaments. But his wealth wasn't the result of savvy investing. It was built on a $7 billion Ponzi scheme, a massive financial house of cards that collapsed in 2009. The FBI came knocking, and Stanford's empire crumbled faster than a sandcastle in a storm. In 2012, he was sentenced to 110 years in prison. Today, instead of flying first class to cricket matches, he's got a front row seat to the cold, unchanging view of his prison cell. Sometimes, it seems that chasing money too hard can turn the dream into a nightmare. Number 2. Rishi Shah, Silicon Valley's fallen golden boy. Silicon Valley has always been a land of dreams, tech innovations and billion-dollar valuations, where Rishi Shah was once a celebrated figure, co-founding Outcome Health. Shah's net worth peaked at $3.6 billion, but behind the fancy numbers and glossy health tech pitches, Shah was cooking the books, inflating financial metrics to secure more investment. By 2023, it all fell apart. The bubble burst, and Outcome Health was revealed to be built on false claims. Investors were furious, losses were colossal, and Shah was sentenced to 14 years for fraud and conspiracy. From Silicon Valley parties to cold steel bars, Rishi learned the hard way that the fake it until you make it mantra doesn't fly when investors' money is on the line. Number 3. Sam Bankman-Fried. From crypto king to prison cell, Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF, was the darling of the crypto world, sitting atop a $26 billion net worth, the founder of FTX. He rubbed shoulders with political figures like Bill Clinton and Tony Blair, even donating millions to political campaigns. But his empire wasn't built on blockchain dreams, it was built on fraud. Bankman-Fried was siphoning off billions from customers' accounts to fund his lavish lifestyle. In 2024, the once crypto wunderkind was sentenced to 25 years in prison. His defense? He was just a socially awkward billionaire making some bad decisions. The court didn't buy it, and now, instead of shaping the future of finance, he's got a new address in the Grey Bar Hotel. Number 4. Ziauddin Magomedov, embezzling billions. Ziauddin Magomedov, a Russian billionaire with interests in logistics, energy, and telecommunications, once had the world at his feet. Magomedov, worth billions, wasn't satisfied with his fortune. He allegedly embezzled over 2.5 billion rubles of state funds to pad his wealth further. His greed caught up with him, and by 2022, he was sentenced to 19 years in a maximum security prison. His lavish lifestyle came crashing down as his assets were frozen, and his business empire faced immense challenges, from luxury cars to metal bars. Magomedov's story is a sharp reminder that not all paths to more wealth lead to success. Number 5. Xiao Jianhua, a billionaire caught in China's crackdown. Xiao Jianhua, a Chinese-Canadian billionaire, founded the Tomorrow Group and was once a kingpin in China's financial world. But the Chinese government's anti-corruption crackdown meant that even the wealthiest were not untouchable. Accused of financial crimes such as bribery and illegal use of funds, Xiao found himself in serious trouble. In 2022, he was sentenced to 13 years in prison, and his conglomerate was fined a massive 55 billion yuan. The Tomorrow Group's grip over multiple sectors was cut down to size, and Xiao traded boardrooms for prison cells. Despite his influence, There was no escaping the long arm of the Chinese government. Number 6. Sun Dawu, a clash with the Chinese government. Sun Dawu was a successful businessman in China, running one of the country's biggest agricultural companies. But unlike others on this list, his crime wasn't driven by financial greed. It was a clash with the authorities, charged with illegal fundraising and picking quarrels. Sun received an 18-year prison sentence in 2021. His fortune, built through hard work and dedication, couldn't save him from the complex political system. Sun's story stands as a reminder that, sometimes, the game isn't just about money, it's about who holds the power. Number 7. Changpeng Zhao, the Binance Saga. Changpeng Zhao, also known as CZ, is synonymous with cryptocurrency as the founder of Binance, one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world, worth over $40 billion. CZ had amassed wealth and power in a market that thrived on minimal regulation. However, in 2024, the lack of compliance caught up with him. Charged with regulatory violations and accused of operating without proper licenses, Zhao found himself sentenced to 4 months in a US federal prison. Even with his incarceration, CZ's wealth continued to grow, but his time behind bars is a testament to the importance of playing by the rules, even in the often chaotic world of cryptocurrency. And there you have it, billionaires who, despite all their power and money, couldn't escape the consequences of their actions. It turns out that when it comes to the law, no one is above it, even those with billions. If you enjoyed uncovering these stories, make sure to subscribe for more insightful content.